The playoff picture begins to take shape in Week 8 of the Texas high school football season. These are the picks. Welcome into the Picks, your guide to the Texas high school football weekend. My name is Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here we are in Week 8, a 4-week sprint to the finish and the beginning of the Texas high school football playoffs. Massive rivalry matchups and district showdowns across the state. We start in San Antonio. 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Spring Branch's Ranger Stadium. It's a battle of unbeatens between the Schertz-Clemens Buffaloes and the Smithson Valley Rangers. What are the keys to this matchup? Well, key number one, old school football. This Clemens team is a bit of a throwback. They don't do anything particularly special, but they run the ball really well, and they play good defense. They run the ball to the tune of more than 200 yards per game, led by their outstanding running back, Marshawn Brown. And on the defensive side, they take the ball away. They have 14 takeaways in their 6 games, led by their safety, Darius Van Dyke. In an age where everybody's trying to find the next big thing, Clemens has gone old school. Can that hold up in their biggest game yet? Key number 2, Smithson Valley star power. So this Rangers team is really loaded with headliners here. We probably should have seen this hot start coming. Their quarterback, Levi Williams, has been really impressive. We knew this do-it-all athlete, Trevon Morrig-Woodard, would be special. And the secondary's really stepped up, led by their cornerback, Mason Pierce. On the big stage, how brightly do these stars shine? And key number 3, Clemens' big test. So the Buffaloes are 6-0 to start the year. They're flying high, and you are what your record says you are. But if you look back at their schedule, they haven't exactly run through a murderer's row of opponents. Their 6 wins are against teams with a combined 8 victories on the season. Not exactly a gauntlet. Meanwhile, Smithson Valley has played a tough schedule en route to their 6-0 start. This will be Schertz-Clemens' biggest test to date. Can they pass it? Who am I picking? I'm going with Smithson Valley. I like the Rangers in this one because of their defense. You know, we talk a lot about their quarterback play. Levi Williams has been really good, and we think this playmaking, do-it-all athlete, Trevon Morrig-Woodard, has been really good as well. But I think the defense is what really drives Larry Hill's teams, and it's what makes them, to me, a bona fide state championship contender. If Schertz-Clemens can get this running game going, they've got a shot. But for now, I like the Rangers. Let's go to Central Texas, 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Pirate Stadium in Waco. It's the Waco La Vega Pirates welcoming in the China Spring Cougars. What are the keys to this matchup? Well, key number 1, bend, don't break. That is the motto for this La Vega defense. We saw it last week against Liberty Hill when they stood tall when they needed to. Now, they're going to give up some yards, but they always seem to come up with the big stop when they need it, whether it's from their secondary led by Dante Stewart or their front 7 with Braylon Watkins. Can they continue to bend but not break? Key number 2, China Spring's offensive balance. So this China Spring team is not a one-trick pony. They can beat you in a lot of different ways, whether it's with their outstanding bruising running back, Tyrick James, or their really breakout quarterback in Caden Johnson. They've got a good mix of running game and passing game. Is that the secret to getting past this La Vega defense? And key number 3, no secrets. So Mark Bell at China Spring and Willie Williams at La Vega have both been at their respective job for more than 20 years, which means that they are quite familiar with each other. In fact, this is the 15th meeting in the last 14 seasons between these two teams. And to make it even more crazy, this is the 5th time these two teams have played in the last 2 calendar years. Who can use that familiarity to their advantage? Who am I picking? I'm going with La Vega. First of all, they've dominated this series of late, and I think that plays into this. But I also think that as much as we talk about the La Vega defense, their offense has been really impressive as well. Quarterback Jamal Williams and running back Camache Hobbs have been really impressive. This game will probably be close. This game tends to be close every single time they get together. But for now, I think the Pirates come away with a win. 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Gupton Stadium in Cedar Park. It's a terrific Central Texas matchup between Cedar Park and Georgetown. 2 great quarterbacks in this one, Max Sexton for Cedar Park and Cooper Bell for Georgetown, but the defense is what's going to tell the tale here. We know what we're getting from the Cedar Park defense, but what about Georgetown? They tend to live in opposing backfields. Can they put pressure on Max Sexton? I think I like Cedar Park in a squeaker. Friday night at Conquest Stadium in El Paso, what a Sun City treat as Del Valle takes on Eastlake, two of the best quarterbacks in El Paso going at it here. Raymond Montes for Del Valle, we knew he was going to be great, and guess what? He has been. But on the other side, Eastlake quarterback Justin White has been really impressive, a name you need to know. I expect a classic, but I think Del Valle comes away with the win. 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Lindsay's Knight Stadium. It's the Lindsay Knights welcoming in the Munster Hornets, and it's the Kraut Bowl, baby. One of the best rivalries in North Texas. Should be a lot of fun. I think the difference here is from Munster quarterback Parker McGrew. He's been really special. I think he brings the Hornets to a victory. 7 p.m. Friday night at Houston's Del Mar Stadium. It's a battle of unbeatens in Houston ISD when Waltrip takes on Austin. The story here has been defense. These two teams have combined to give up 39 points all season long. It's been ridiculous. Who wins out? It should be really close, but I think Sammy Lamond leads Waltrip to a win. And 7 o'clock Friday night at Woodforest Bank Stadium in Conroe. It's Conroe Oak Ridge taking on the Woodlands, and this is a prove-it game for Oak Ridge. This is a team that feels disrespected. They are 6-0 to start the year, one of the quietest unbeaten teams in the state. They feel like they're not getting the statewide recognition they deserve. They can have it if they beat the Woodlands in this one, but for now, I think the Highlanders get the win. But those are far from the only big games in Week 8 of the Texas high school football season. Let's get to the lightning round. I think Rivercrest stays unbeaten with a win over Linden Kildare. Give me Rockwall Heath, very close, over John Tyler. And I think Rockdale wins the Battle of the Bell over Cameron Yo. I like McCamey over Ozona. Odessa Permian outguns Amarillo Tascosa. And Allen stays perfect with a win over Denton Geyer. Abilene Cooper over Lubbock Cooper. Give me Rogers over Johnson City. And in a wild shootout, I like Grapevine over Richland. Magnolia beats rival Magnolia West. Harlingen beats a hampered Weslaco East squad. And Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial stays unbeaten with a win over Moody. I like Woodville over Buna. Give me Beaumont Westbrook in a close one over Lufkin. And Clarendon beats Crosbyton. Biggest game in Brownsville in quite some time. I like Veterans Memorial over Lopez. Give me Laredo Nixon to beat Rio Grande City. And Canyon Randall takes down Hereford. Down in the Alamo City, I like Brennan to beat Brandeis. Give me Valley View over Celeste. And Needville in a close one over Bay City. Hewitt Midway keeps rolling. They beat Belton. Henrietta keeps rolling. They beat Millsap. And Jefferson keeps rolling. They beat Hugh Springs. I like Timpson to beat Grapeland. Give me Henderson to beat Kilgore. And Langham Creek takes down Cy Ranch. Sundown over Hale Center. Give me Lubbock Coronado over Lubbock Monterey. And Reagan County beats San Angelo TLC. I'm going with Stanford to beat Post, and in our six-man game of the week, I like Grand Falls Royalty over Del City. And those are the picks. What am I wrong about? Which games did I leave out? Leave comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Dave Campbells. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/Dave Campbells. And of course, see us at TexasFootball.com. Thanks for watching. Enjoy Week 8 of the Texas high school football season. We'll see you.